Hey everyone, welcome to DCF Garage, and today I'm going to do something very simple on me and gorgeous wife's 2004 VTX 1800, and we're going to replace the rear suspension bushings. It is this part over here. It's just a rubber bushing. Mine is shot, and I'll show you how I know mine is shot. And this is the part number from Honda. Alternatively, you could also get the bushing for the F model. Mine is a C model. But anyway, I'm going to replace with the same bushing that it came from factory because I like OEM stuff. And the tools that I'm going to need for this service is a pry bar to get the shock out, ply needle pliers, and this is a 3/8 ratchet. I don't know the size of the bolts, but I'll let you know soon. And some silicone paste so we can put it on the bushing when we're inserting it in the shocks. All right, so let's get to it. Let's start working on getting the shocks out. First, I'm gonna have to remove my saddlebags so I have better access to the shocks. I got the saddlebags out of the way. So we're gonna remove the bolts from the left shock, and this is 12 millimeters. So let's get it loose, not too much torque, and then you can loosen them by hand. All right, so let me show you something over here. As you can see, the bottom bushing here, see it's broken, and so is the top bushing. So by looking at them, I could see that they were ovaled out, so I knew they were shot, and this is probably the original that came out of factory. And me and gorgeous wife's bike is now, it's 16 years old, yeah, 16 to 17 years old, so they're shot. So let's get this replaced. To get it out, we're gonna need a pry bar and just gently pull on the bottom and on the top to get it out. So I started to pull it out, and it's coming out by hand. So I'm just gonna, you can see it's coming out by hand. Now that I've taken the bottom part out, I can just wiggle it around the top, and it is out. And you can see they're pretty shot down here. The bottom one is not as bad as the top one, but it's still shot. So to get the old bushings out, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a needle pliers. Just gonna stick it in there and try to pull. Well, push seems easier. You can see this is very shot compared to the new one. So let's get the bottom. Same procedure, push it in, and it comes out. So this one wasn't as bad as the other one. So let's open the new bushing. 1, 2, and in order for this to slide in, just gonna put some silicone grease. If you're gonna use grease, make sure you use something that is safe with rubber, that works with rubber. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on the outside so we can just, drive it in to the shock like that. Yep, like that, right? So it just goes in by hand. You don't need to do anything crazy here. And the other side, get the new one, a little bit of grease, spread it, put it in, and just drive it in by hand. And now we got both ends with the new bushings. Now let's put it back on the bike. Okay, so I'm gonna drive it in now, the left shock. But what I'm noticing here is that the studs on the bike are misaligned with the new bushings, right? So the new bushings, of course, the old ones are shot on the other side. So they're holding the bike a little bit lower. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to drive in the bottom part. I'm gonna go get a pry bar. So I'm gonna try to place it in with the pry bar Let's see if I can do this. Position it well. Yeah, it's gonna work. Oops. So I've decided to put the bolt back here. I'm not gonna push it all the way. I'm just gonna drive it by hand so it holds the bottom piece of the shock in place. What I'm gonna have to do is place this here and push it in, so it's kind of hard. Yeah. Okay. So I've positioned it. Okay, so it's in partially. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the bolt back at the bottom so it holds the bottom. So bear with me. This is the first time I'm doing this. So you guys are learning with me as we go. Let's try this again. Okay. All right, it went in. So I wiggled the pry bar up and down as I pushed the shock in. That worked beautifully. Now let's tighten the bolts. So I managed to drive the top end and the bottom end. Now I'm gonna come in with the screws. Actually, this is a bolt, not a screw. The bigger bolt goes on top and the smaller bolt goes at the bottom. The bolt is good to help drive it in the rest of the way because it's gonna push the bushing, right? So you don't risk shooting out the bushing if you try to drive it with a hammer. And the torque for these bolts is 19 foot-pounds. So I got my torque wrench set up to 19 foot-pounds. I'm just gonna torque this in. Not a lot of torque, as you can see. Still driving it in. That's it, 19 foot-pounds, not a lot of torque. Now let's do the right side of the bike. So I've already loosened the bolts. And as you can see, as I'm pulling out, the bigger bolt is on top, the smaller bolt is at the bottom. Now let's try to pull this out by hand. It did come out by hand. All right, so basically completely shot on the top and same story, ovaled out in the bottom. So let's try to do this here without going to the workbench. Yep, it's gonna work. Get this bottom one out. Yep. Okay, new bushings. OEM bushings, just the way I like it. All right, so I got the new bushings, the same procedure with the silicone grease. Put a little bit here, just enough so it goes in. Try to drive it in by hand. Yep, so went in by hand. Yep. Perfect fit. Again, same procedure. A little bit of silicone on the studs over here. And slide in the bottom. And hopefully the top will follow. I'm going to use the big bolt to hold it in place, but this is not the actual bottom bolt. Same procedure as the other side. I'm going to wiggle the pry bar up and down. Just wiggle it with the pry bar and push it in gently. That's it. I'm going to push in the bottom so it's 90% in. Come with, again, the bigger bolt on top, smaller bolt at the bottom. Drive it in by hand, torque wrench, 19 foot-pounds. I recommend you use a torque wrench because you might strip these bolts. These are, it's not a lot of torque, so I would rather be precise than over-torquing and stripping the bolts, or under-torquing it and risking an accident. So you guys know me, I like the torque wrench. 19. 19. So that's it. Now it's just putting the saddlebags together, cleaning stuff out, and I got new bushings on my rear suspension. Hopefully this is gonna make the ride a little bit less rough for a gorgeous wife. So if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe. Consider giving it a thumbs up, or the opposite. Consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, and if you didn't like it, share it with your enemies. Just help me out with the channel. Thank you.